Okay, William here from vanspace. I'm just doing a really quick tutorial because we're just launching our 2.0 beta uh, patch today. So I'm just going to show you how it works because it's a lot different than the first version of vanspace. So when you log in, you get into here. All your saved vans will be in this box, and then if you haven't saved anything, then just create a new van and find your van in the menu here. So let's say we got the Peugeot Boxer, and once that'll load you in with your van, and then just go up here, toggle van walls up in the top left, and then you can see inside the van. From there, you can just go on the bottom here, and furniture's different types of furniture is in here. You can just drag it in. So basically, for camera views, you can either use the buttons on the top right to rotate your camera view and to move around, or you can toggle free cam up here. It's in the top left, and then once that's on, then you can control it by holding the right mouse button down and clicking on the WASD Q and E keys. So WASD basically just moves back and forth, and Q and E moves you up and down so that you can get a better view of what you're looking at. But if you have trouble with FreeCam, then you can always just use the controls up here. They're also good for getting into places that you need to, if you need to get precisely view a certain angle or spot. So basically, once the widget here is still here, like from the last version where you can move your items, but you can also move the objects in the bottom left here. And by clicking on those, you move them up and down and left and right. And that simply just allows you to get a really precise location on where you want to place the object. You can clone something. So, all right. So let's say you want to clone this kitchen cabinet. You can just go down into this area, click duplicate, and then you slide that out from where it was. And then now you have two of the same objects. All right. So let's see what else. Let's add a bed real quick. So let's go into the beds. Let's go with the bench. And same thing applies. You just drag it in and position it, and then get it precisely into place with the buttons on the left. And then actually from there too, so these squares here are the scales. So if you want to change the scale, on the right here, you can see how big something is. So this is in centimeters, this is in inches. And then you can also rotate from here. So let's say you wanted to put this backwards, then it's all color coded. So you see the green arrow here. So if you want to rotate on the green axis, just go into the green section and then rotate it 180, and then you have it rotated there. The same applies for all the different colors of axes. What else? Also, there's another way to measure. So if you want to say measure the distance between these two objects, then you go up here to measure mode, and then you can click on a space and then click on another spot, and then you can measure the distance. It'll show you in centimeters what the distance is between that. What else is there that you might want to use? Also, we updated from the last beta. So in this patch, we added this toggle bulkhead button because somebody asked if we could be able to make it so you could see, oh, measurement's still on, if you could see from front to back. So if you toggle the bulkhead here, then you can see that you can have a van that has no wall between the front and back. But some people have a wall, some people don't. Also, if you are in the UK or Australia, you just had to press the mirror van button, and then you can change what direction your steering wheel is orientated for. Where else? Oh, another thing is we have the screenshot button. So if you want to view your van, you can just click the snapshot, and then that'll save to your desktop under a folder called screenshots. Okay, so basically we also added a ton more models than you'll see in the previous versions. So we have literally everything, and all these are real world products. So basically, if you actually throw this in, this is like a Dometic cooktop. So if you actually have this one, or you're looking at buying one, then you can actually, like, really see exactly how it'll fit in your van, in your kitchen area. And if you click on the links down here, then it takes you to our website, where it talks about the dimensions, and it provides you a link on where you can actually buy it as well. If it does not have the link, then it's not like a real world object, I guess, and then it's just a demonstration of like the dimensions of that product. So we're also going to be continually adding a bunch more models. We have so many more models on the way, but they're just not all in this patch of the beta yet. But we have like pretty much almost every fridge that people will use. So like, for example, if you're using the Dometic CFX50, then it's easy to kind of plan out your space for it. All right, so if you want to change your settings, then let's say you want to look at things instead of centimeters. If you're American, then you can change the grid to inches. And other than that, yeah, I guess we'll leave it there for now. And I just want to say, though, that in the last patch that we updated, we had a lot of comments, and we really added all of the feedback that we had into this patch. So if you want something added, or you don't like how something works, then just let us know, and we'll most likely be able to add it into the next patch. And we patch every 2 weeks right now. So if you are missing something, and it's reasonable, then you should be able to expect to see it in a patch in the next 2 weeks. So really just give us an email, and we'll actually really do what you say. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy the new beta version. 2.01 patch is what we're on at the time of making this video, but we will be launching new ones every 2 weeks, like I said. Anyways, have a good day.